Hello everybody, my name is Mohit Deshpande, and in this course we'll be building an app that'll let us change different properties about an image like contrast, brightness, and we'll even learn how to apply different kinds of filters as well as switch between color and grayscale. So be building this app and you can load up your own images and mess with them with the colors and the contrast, brightness, and other image properties like that, and then we'll be able to save these images as well. So we're going to kind of begin our discussion with talking a little bit about matrices, and so we can get a little bit of background knowledge to see how exactly images are represented. Then we're going to talk a little bit about color models, and that's how we can how we can denote colors in a computer, because we might see an image to be something like RGB or something that is very popular, but there are other different kinds of color models that we can use that may or may not make things easier to work with. We'll be talking about one of the more fundamental operations that we can do to an image, and that is change the brightness and the contrast. And we'll talk about something that's a little bit more advanced, and that's convolution, but it's really, really important to understand image convolution well, and so I think it's a really good idea to discuss image convolution, and that also is how we can apply different kinds of filters, and so that's what we're going to be learning about when we talk about convolution. And then finally, we'll talk a little bit about the OpenCV UI, and that's how we can kind of get those sliders all set up in place. So we've been making courses since 2012, and we're really excited to have you on board. Online courses are a great way to learn new skills. Zenvo courses consist mainly of video lessons that you can watch and rewatch at your own pace and as many times as you want. We also have downloadable source code that has everything that we build in the lessons. It's highly recommended that you code along with me, because in my experience that's the best way to learn a new skill, and that's by actually getting your hands dirty with the code directly. And finally, we've seen that students who get the most out of these online courses are the same students who kind of make a weekly plan and stick with it based on their own availability and learning style. And remember that you can watch and rewatch these as many times as you want, so it really gives you guys more flexibility. At Zenvo, we've taught programming and game development to over 200,000 students through over 50 courses since 2012. Some of these students have used these skills to advance their own careers, start a company, or publish their own apps and games. Thanks for joining, and I look forward to seeing all the cool stuff that you'll be building. Now, without further ado, let's get started.